MP looking around. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 7. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Vassell outside, wide open. And it's MP with a rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Oh, MP with a block.
And look, this is what you want to see from MP. Sharpening those defensive instincts and denying easy buckets.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. Pass to Olynyk. Vassell outside, fires for 3, and it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James's final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 16-point game. Johnson inside. He's covered by Laravia. And that one's good. Olynyk.
Yeah, Olynyk will roam around the perimeter hunting for 3.
Laravia outside. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. Taking a look at San Antonio, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Lakers, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 33 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Spurs trail by 16. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Barnes. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Barnes. Rebound by the Lakers. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. 27 seconds left in the first. Barnes. Oh, MP with a block.
Wow, MP was ready for the shot and timed the block to perfection.
Here's Waters. Pass to McLaughlin. Fires the 3.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
We've got Harrison Barnes, and it's Waters in at the 2. That's a San Antonio 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He finished with 30 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Champagny, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Spurs with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Bryant. Harper comes in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for McLaughlin. Good! Another from 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Here's Johnson. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
MP outside. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 21. Johnson on the wing. Shoot from the baseline. The rebound by MP. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Pass to Harper. Down low. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Barnes. Johnson's got 7 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game.
Well, it's amazing to me, the creativity. Johnson showing out.
Olenek's checked in for San Antonio. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passion? And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Pass to Castle. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Vassell, he's checked in for Barnes. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hachimura. Another one falls. Amazing.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now 2nd in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in, night out. Here's Harper. He's covered by Connect. Shot clock at 6. Harper misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Los Angeles, another 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Johnson. Vassell outside. From behind the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Coach, after making the playoffs, 22 and again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, when you get a guy like Johnson firing on all cylinders, good luck.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Olynyk. Johnson passes to Olynyk. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Olynyk's got 9 points now in the quarter.
We've seen Olynyk do this for over a decade.
And again for 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Stolen by MP. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Counted from distance.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Castle for 3. That one is off. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's Los Angeles running away with it. And we'll be back right after this.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an up for further analysis on this potential lineup. We go to our resident dunk contest expert, Ken Smith. And let's focus now on our game. MP has been dialed in.
The biggest reason they're up, MP.
That does it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at it. MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Gabe Vincent. MP is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Connect, and it's LaRavia in at the 3. All right, let's go. Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. From the arc. Castle misses.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Yet another bucket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Outside Johnson to stop the run. The Lakers with a rebound.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
MP finds Hachimura from deep. MP, and again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Johnson. Pass to Vassell. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Shoots. Olenek for three. San Antonio again can't hit.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Hits yet again. Wow.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. And there's a pick. Pass to Johnson. This one for three. And it's MP with a rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
The Spurs have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Graham.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit.
Oh, connects again.
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can...
And yes, another basket.
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we've watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit. And another one.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
MP lays claim to one of sports all-time records, passing the Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point mark. I never thought I'd see the day. Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
Now Los Angeles with it. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road to the paint. And Olenek the bucket on the assist by Castle. Olenek's got 7 points for the quarter. So it's the Lakers now. Here's MP. Count the basket.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Outside Johnson. Over Hachimura. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points. And even on hostile ground, the fans have to respect what he's done tonight.
Boy, he's just filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his performance.
It's not often that you get to see history being made. I think people will be talking about his performance for a long time.
Waters is checked in for San Antonio. Johnson with a bucket.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Vassell. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And it's flushed down. Nice jam.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
MP, and the 17-footer goes down.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And stolen by Hayes. Vanderbilt, the pass to Hayes. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And checking out San Antonio, just need to keep fighting.
Right now for the Spurs, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectation, but
And again for three.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. Barnes, no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Shot is good by Kleba.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Back to MP. Vanderbilt with a screen. MP, the pass to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Vassell, right side, over Vanderbilt. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blow. Welcome back. We're still wrapping our heads around the history we just saw in the previous quarter.
So many things have to go right to break the single-game scoring record. And even though he'll get all the credit, it takes a lot of help from your teammates to put up this many points.
Well, a moment like this really highlights the hard work MP has poured into his game. He's successfully pushed himself to achieve a whole new level of greatness. Amazing.
We've got Harrison Barnes, and it's Castle in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Oh, MP with a block. Pass to Hayes. Kicks it out to MP. Vanderbilt, a screen on Castle. Inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Outside Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Hayes with a screen on Barnes. MP, the pass to Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist of the night. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Castle with it, guarded by Kleba. Here's Waters. No good with the triple. The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. MP with it. Vanderbilt, a screen on Barnes. Back to Hayes. Hey, puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Champagny. Pass to Castle. The 3 from Barnes. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Champagny, the pass to Barnes. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
To the inside, Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Barnes. Back to Castle. From downtown. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
The three from Barnes. Drops in the three.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Now here's MP. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Kleba against Castle. The three from Barnes. Rebound by the Lakers. Now MP. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career. And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Pass to Hayes. Hayes with a screen on Barnes. Now Kleba, 5 to shoot. Back to MP. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot, and he gets the bucket.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Up top, Barnes. And here's Bryant outside. The shot, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. MP shot is off. Well, the Spurs shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Now Los Angeles with it. Hayes with a screen on Castle. MP, the pass to Hayes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Olynyk. Outside Johnson. And the layup is good.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus. Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was an enemy tip.
Let's go right MP, over here. Over here.
MP, please.
Melinda.
You have been playing extraordinarily well in the first half.
Look, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I believe I'm the front runner, but I can't. MP, right here, right here. No, right here. Right here. Come on, MP. Wow, Frank. Somewhere an angel just got their wings.